Oh, g'day. So I've just gone off and got married, and thanks to the generosity of our nearest and dearest, we've just bought ourselves a new freezer. So one problem getting married is the last 6 months I haven't done any hunting or fishing. I've just been focusing on that. So this video is going to be all about filling her up, going out there, a heap of hunting, a bit of fishing and some spear fishing, and trying to sort of get what New Zealand has on offer. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Going to start off with the hunting look with Reddy, looking for some venison, so yeah, we'll crack into it. Fuck.
Nice. Well, it's my first hunt in 6 months, and I've fallen over into the river, stepped on a wasp nest, got poked in the eye by a broom, currently stuck in here, and we've got about 50 mils of rain forecast to come in the next hour. Well, start in the next hour, so back into it.
Plan is we've got about 5 days in here. Going to hopefully jump on the tops and find a stag, which
yeah, we've got a big route planned. There'll be some huge days, cover a lot of country, so yeah, either a good chamois buck or a stag, but yeah, today looks like about 50 mil of rain, so we'll just be hunkered down and relaxing, so yeah, enjoy the video guys.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see a stag.
maybe there's 4 stags right here.
Another 2 stags up here. And there's one more running up the hill towards them. Those ones don't like each other. I've never seen them so interested in each other. They're all like real head buddy and sniffy and shit. He's trying to mount it. Oh no. Oh buddy, we just lost our bloody monetize on this video. Just a couple of lads hanging out. No wonder that hind was acting so cagey with these 3 around, eh? They are beasts. Man, he's still pretty velvety, eh? I hate to fucking shoot a good stag and he's soft tops.
Yeah.
Big barrel of body though, so you can go get good neck.
Yeah.
There's no shooter. Just started snowing on the boys. Yeah, weather report was pretty average for this weekend. This is like our plan D. We were hoping to be doing like a big main divide top strip. But we thought we'd get away with this, but it's still pretty average. So we might turn our attention towards just getting some meat for the freezer. Try and shoot a couple of spikers and just have a nice heavy carry out. It's a pretty local spot, so yeah, nice give you lemons. Fill the freezer.
Nice. It's legit snowing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck, it's a cold wind. Yeah.
I've just spotted 3 pigs just like across from camp, so always try and take them out when we see them, so we're going to hopefully stalk them. They're only about 250 away. We can close the gap to about 200 and try and knock a couple over. Bit of action. Let's get into it. Try and across there. See what? Black one. Go through this broom. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Black left, black left. Oh, straight in front. Straight in front, this one. Sounds like a hit. Up the top. One's coming. Shot. Shot.
That's all the ammo I got, buddy.
Good shit. Crazy. Had a perfect wind and everything though, eh?
Oh.
It was all in our favour.
I thought we were just screwed when they got below our level there. I was like, we're gonna get within like fucking 40 metres of these things.
Yeah.
That
Good
one
shit.
definitely dropped.
That one definitely dropped. You'll go find that one first, eh?
Yeah.
Nice, buddy.
Shot
Look at that. Good shooting.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that was a bit hectic, eh? It's like midday-ish, just sort of glassed out from tent because it stopped raining. There's all these piggies feeding away. As you can probably see around me, pigs do a hell of a lot of damage to these sort of areas, and they breed like rabbits, so pretty happy to take as many out as we could really. Only had the 3 shots, so got 2 sows and one of the piglets, so I think there's a few more piglets run off, but nah, bloody awesome to knock some out, and wild pork's bloody good, especially on like the sort of the younger animals like this. An old bull would be pretty stinky, but the only issue is we're trying to cut weight out on the trip. So we just brought this little wee lightweight knife. It's the R&N Helium, tiny little thing, so it's going to cut up 3 pigs, and if all going to plan we'll still knock over a deer or 2, so gonna have its work cut out for a day, but it'll be a good test, first time using it, so yeah, get into some butchery for the afternoon, hang this up probably in the creek bed under the canopy so it's out of the sun, and there's a lot of wasps around here, so hopefully you can keep them off it and head out for a deer this evening. What the f... It's the 3rd of February. We were meant to be camping on the top of that one. No, behind that. The top's behind those ones.
Came up a little bit. Hopefully though. Still have meat in the rain today though, so we'll put that exactly where it was.
got wasps on him. I can't tell if he's any good or not, unfortunately. He's definitely got horn there, but it's just too far to actually get a good read.
Yeah, like the
Oh yeah, I see them. Yeah. That's so shootable too.
We kind of originally planned a huge top strip, so we figured we might as well do a little bit of climbing, so headed right up to the top for a look. Seen a few animals around, but not too much. Yeah, windy as all hell, but it's sunny. Right, so we decided we're going to go throw those spikers across the way. Plan is drop down, get across this creek, and then hopefully go on the ridge just in front of them. Should be about a 50 odd metre shot.
Yeah, good. Easy as that, eh?
There's about 4 of them there, so hopefully they're still there.
Got about halfway down that face, and the bloody 2 of the spikers have fed across the hill over the ridge, and they're about 350 away at the moment. We're kind of right out in the open now. They're feeding downhill. If we can get a bit lower, you might get a shot. If we get down to that rock somehow, it'll be better.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've made it this far.
Yes. Should I make this close? I don't know.
That's not bad.
It's good.
Yeah, reload. Bottom one. It's a bit wobbly. He's probably going to fall, but he's the one on the right. No, he's down, bro.
Well, buddy, what a deer.
Yeah, good, bro.
This one real. What the hell the f*** I say?
No, we right down the bloody exposed face in front of all of them, 300 metres away. Good shot, man.
Nice.
Get down. Sure, bro. Oh, a good trick when you're butchering on a hillside is to try and get your animals somewhere flat. Makes them a lot easier to butcher up so they're not rolling down the hill on you. And just makes it a bit safer handling a knife. Don't want to fall over and land on your knife. But yeah, just makes your life a hell of a lot easier getting it somewhere flat. Brady's off taking a shot. I'm doing this by myself. February is a great time of year to take meat animals. They're putting on heaps of condition in time for the raw. So they just feed up heaps. And usually got heaps of fat on it. So he's only a spike, so he's a bit young. But the meat will be bloody good. to which one's the boar and which one's the sow. It could be good for the area to get rid of the sow. Filming? Yeah. Ready? Sacked up, bro. Hold up. Shit, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Making up for all those backcountry biv episodes.
Yeah, fuck eh. Total 4 pigs and 1 deer, that's almost unheard of, eh? For us anyway.
Oh shit, yeah.
One more dead night, you reckon?
I reckon we can fit one more deer in the packs, eh?
Surely.
Just running back out.
Should I give it one?
Yeah.
Five pigs and 1 deer.
You might think the cowboys, but shooting pigs is good for areas. We'll make most of the meat. Our backs are going to hurt and our legs are going to hurt, but that's alright. The craziest part about it is that's where Reddy just shot those 2 pigs. And those are the 3 carcasses from yesterday. It's just pretty crazy. You can see all the damage that they're just doing. Like all of that's pig rooting, just ripping up all the tussock, all the undergrowth. Gonna cheap begin to that, eh? So with these wee pork legs, what I'm going to do is just take the skin off these 2 and then just keep them whole like this. We'll cool them in the river, but when we get home just cook these up as like a full pork roast. It's probably perfect for 2 or 3 really, and then the rest of the pork meat we're probably going to just take to the butchers and get chucked into some saucies, except maybe a few back steaks we might keep for stir fries or frying up. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these wee pork roasts go, eh? They look bloody good. Oh shit, man, what you got on there?
Just some wee camp shirt, you know. There's nothing better than coming back and taking off your sweaty stuff and putting on a nice fresh camp shirt.
Oh, where could I get one of those, man?
Available on South Island Rough Walk with smashaway.com.
Shit, that's a long URL.
Or check out our socials.
Yes.
Check out our website for these.
Buddy, we nailed that.
Nice, buddy. That was great.
Just popped out for a morning hunt, hoping to just get one more spiker, and on the face directly above camp we've just spotted one, so gets it up and hopefully he stays out. What the hell? It's 160. I just want him to clear that bush a little bit more. Good? Yep.
Great shot. Great shot. Damn, brother. Unreal.
What is this place? Where are we?
We're in the promised land, eh?
This is just out the gate. What a trip, buddy.
What a trip. God, that pack's gonna be heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, it should only like a 2-3 hour walk out to the car, so we thought, bugger it, we're going to load up heavy and carry as much meat as we can.
Mate, new freezer's looking pretty full now.
I think it'll be doing right, eh? It's been one hell of a trip, but yeah, we're just going to get to work butchering up the stag, or spiker. We're going to take the back steaks, the back legs, maybe the fillets, and then got an awful lot of meat having to do. Probably going to bone out and de-skin all the rest of the meat we've got. Can't really afford that sort of weight on the walkout, which thankfully isn't too big. But whilst I'm doing this, I just wanted to bit of a shout out to R&M blades here. This helium, tiny little blade, it's the only knife we brought, and we didn't bring a sharpener for it at all. We just thought we're going lightweight, we're only going to skin one animal. And it's now cut up 5 pigs and we're about to do a second deer, all in one sharpen, and it's still pretty damn sharp. So no, these blades are bloody awesome. Rob's recently sent them out and we're going to just try them out, but super impressed, man, honestly. If you guys are wanting a good knife, I'd honestly look into it. I thought I'd mention, we wouldn't come out here and shoot 6 deer. We can't carry that much meat, and I know we shot a shitload of animals this trip, but the pigs are sort of more in the realm of conservation than anything. They do a lot of damage to places, so yeah, we always sort of plan to try and shoot 2 deer. The pigs are a bit of a bonus, but we're still going to try and make the most of it and carry out about 8 back legs and 10 back steaks from them. So yeah, it'll be heavy packs, but yeah, we wouldn't come shoot 6 deer. That's a bit excessive. I'm not looking that on, eh? I'm gonna go sit down over there and try it. Holy shit.
Is that the tip of the truck, is it? Tip of the truck.
What?
Find somewhere to sit down if you've got a heavy pack.
Yeah, whilst we walk out the car and get home, roll on some footage from a dive I did on Kaikoura a while ago, and some fishing down in the canals, trying to fill the freezer with as many species as possible. So yeah, a bit of a diversity and show off what we do, really. Right, so target species for the dive, butterfish and crayfish. So just talk you through sort of how the day went. Started off looking for some butterfish. As you can see, it's these ones out here in the murk. And the trick with hunting butterfish is they live in amongst all the bull kelp. So what you want to do is get yourself down nice and low, drop down into that kelp and sort of hold on the bottom, and after a good 10-15 seconds you being there, the butterfish will start poking their noses out, like this one here. Yeah, sort of hesitated there. It's been a long time. It was my first dive in about a year. As you can see, I'm trying to measure a butterfish up against my gun to see if it's the right size or not. So it took me a while to get my eye on for that. A bit of hesitation on another one. Yeah, so finally had a chance at a good butter here, and safety's on. Yeah, no, safety's still on, mate. Yeah, no, safety's still on. So yeah, as I said, first dive in a while, stuffed up a few times. So here's me just shamefully unloading my gun to check. Yeah, okay, so safety is that way. Yep, sweet. Reload. Here we go. Nah, missed. Absolute sitter. Thankfully I was out the sandy though, because as you can see here, at least somebody was getting some bloody fish. Woo! On the board. No shit. How good? Finally had a chance here, and thank God. If I'd stuffed that up, I would have had to give up, really. Yeah, measuring against the gun to see that, oh, actually those ones I hesitated on were legal. I probably let about 4 good butterfish swim off. Finally! Gutted the fish, just pronto, just kept that meat as fresh as possible, and chucked in the catch bag here so that the local seal population didn't have at it, but as you can see it brought in this seal pretty quick. Hey Sandy, the seal's coming in real quick, eh? Yeah, sure. So we decided to turn our attention to getting some crayfish, so just pretty much dropping down into the bottom, looking under any sort of caves, under rocks, and here's Sandy showing me how it's done. So yeah, no, my turn now. Heaps of crays around, eh? Pretty good country for it, and just absolutely stuffed this one up. Stuffed this one up too, actually, so that was a good start. And yep, got hold of this one and stuffed it up, managed to drop him as well, so on par with my spear fishing. As you can see, they just sort of hide down in amongst the rocks. There's a big cave down there, eh? Yeah, just in that crevice. It goes like right under and in, but I'm not game. I'm not game. Yeah, it's like out of arm's reach. There's another one through the other side, and yeah, that's what I Just saw big legs coming out, I didn't see the body.
Oh, yeah.
Look. Looks the right size, eh? Huh? Looks the right size. Yeah, that one at the back looks legal.
You go for it?
No, I don't want to. Just didn't want to fuck it up. By the time I get there, I'm gonna be like, eh. I had both antennae in my hand, about like a third of the way up, and then I had like a good grip and just started bucking, and I just slid my hand back and back and back, and eventually just snapped off.
Yeah, I can't say this is my most productive dive I've ever had, possibly my worst, but good thing I had a GoPro on my head the whole time so I could capture it and share with all you good buggers. But yeah, that was pretty much me for the dive anyway. I only got the one butterfish. And yeah, luckily we went with Sandy for the weekend because I think we came away with about 6 butters and 3 crayfish, so not quite what we'd hoped for out of the weekend, but always a good time in the water and just cool to encounter a bunch of cool critters like this octopus here. So you're just getting into filleting and prepping the fish. So we got home and first thing you do is chuck some crayfish on the boil. You can freeze them once they've already been cooked, and then you can just take them out and eat them cold. It's the butterfish, pretty simple to fillet. Just sort of work your way along the spine, just peeling the flesh away. You can use the spine as a bit of a backing. And just sort of work your way along. The one tricky part is up against the rib cage at the front of the butter, so you sort of have to end up either cutting around it or cutting through it.
A little bit on, man.
What's going on, mate?
So as you can see there, I've cut around mine, whereas Chris just cut through his. So you do that on both sides, and yeah, ideally you want to keep the frame as clean as possible, so you want to leave as little amount of flesh on there, especially if you only got one bloody butterfish out of the weekend. Once you got the fillet off, she's pretty simple. You just want to work your knife along the skin, just try and separate the flesh from the skin. Butterfish have got pretty tough skins, so it's nice and easy. Just sort of holding on to the end of the fillet, you can kind of keep your knife in one spot and move the fillet back towards it, or vice versa, just sort of run your knife along it, keeping the blade as close to the skin as possible. And voila, that's your filleting done for butterfish.
Good time.
Good one, you want me to have the smaller one? Yeah, I recommend a vacuum packer for keeping your fish. What should I say? Yeah, I recommend a vac packer for prepping your fish for the freezer. Keeps all that moisture out, keeps them nice and airtight, and they're going to last a hell of a lot longer.
Beautiful.
Beauty. Crayfish nice and simple. Just wrap it up in newspaper and tape it shut. Well, it's a start. Right, so for the next trip, I was down to Twizel to fish the canals. So we were hoping to either pick up some salmon or rainbow trout. It's a really good fishery down here. It's always well stocked and it doesn't take too long to get yourself a good fish. And there's a few bloody monsters lurking in down there. 2 different tactics for the fishing. So I was on the soft bait, just a wee smelt, cast and retrieve. and Jazzy was on a shrimp off the end of a banana weight. It's sort of become a bit of a running joke in my family now that I'm just there to tie hooks and make sandwiches. Jazzy outfishes me just about every time. And as you can see here, she was quick to work.
Was it? Oh yeah.
A few bloody monsters she's caught over the years, and I just sit there and take the photos, but nah, this trip it was me on the board.
No, I don't.
Managed to hook up to this nice salmon on a soft bait retrieve, and she was all on. But
Shit's good size, eh?
yeah, pretty wrapped with this.
Wow.
Yeah, so we shot to the coast from there. We were catching up with Chris and Sophie, doing a wee couples trip. The plan was to hopefully do some ocean fishing and get some blue cod, but as I'm sure you can see, the ocean wasn't really playing ball, so it was a good spot to prep the salmon. So first step, we love a good crispy kiln salmon, so you just want to remove all the scales, just run a blade up against it. I'm not going to try and give you a how-to on filleting a salmon. As you're about to see, I do a terrible job of it. I usually get my old man to do it for me.
No, I really don't want to waste this, but I think I'm going to.
Pretty bloody embarrassing to share this one on the internet, but that's what we do.
Dude, that's so bad.
Well, at least you recorded yourself doing a shit job.
Once you got the fillets off and you've watched some other YouTube video on a how-to, just go along and pluck out all those spine bones there. That way you can just pretty much slice the salmon up into serving sizes and cook it from there, and you'll get a nice crispy skin cook, and there'll be no bones in there or scales to ruin the taste.
She's a big old freezer, eh? This might take a while.
Sweet, so we made it home. She was a hell of a walk out, real heavy packs with all this meat in there. This is half of it. Reddy's got the other half. So now I'm just going to tidy a bunch of it up, break it down and freeze some of it, and then the rest we're going to be taking into cured. Local Christchurch butcher. He works a lot of wild game and makes lots of salamis and sausages. So yeah, there'll be a little bit to do here. I'll run through some of what we're doing. Just to start, I've had it in the fridge for 3 days. If you get sort of a damp tea towel, sort of wet it and then make sure you wring it out fully, and then put it over the meat. Sort of means you can age it without having a chiller. You can just chuck it in your fridge and it stops it from drying out too much, and then probably just rotate the meat every couple of days or every day. So yeah, we'll get into breaking some of it down and then get into the butchers and Savo. Very full fridge.
You know what though, I'd rather that than when you've got legs in there. With all, you put this, sometimes you chuck the deer legs in there. No.
This one?
No!
That's deer leg.
Oh! I think there's blood on the handles.
Yeah, there is. I'll clean that. So this is the back leg that we didn't skin or bone out. We shot on the last day. So the perks of leaving the skin on, as you can see here, the meat's aged really nicely. This bit here was under the skin, and when you compare that to the other side that was out of the skin here, the ear's got into it a lot more, and it's a much darker meat, and sort of that outside kind of couple mils is probably be a little bit naff, but obviously it means it's heavier and just a bit more faff when you get home. And then when it comes to breaking it down, I'm going to take a few of these cuts for steaks. So it's pretty simple. You just want to find these muscle groups here. There's heaps of different muscles there, so you can just kind of cut away. You don't have to cut into any of the actual cuts. It almost just peels apart at places. Just the back leg, like the muscles obviously get worked a lot more than the back steaks, so the meat's not quite as tender. It's not usually as good for steak, but there's a few cuts within the back steak that are really quite good for steaking. You want to look for the ones that don't have much sort of silver skin in it or that connective tissue through there, so it's just sort of a good steak and meat really. So there's just a couple cuts off this that I'll take. Here's another one here for steaking. Just nice and tender meat, and then the rest of it we'll just chuck in the sausage. So yeah, you get to learn which ones are going to be good for stir fries or casseroles or stewing or processing, and then which ones are going to be nice to fry up. So this one here, same story, there's not much connective tissue in there, no silver skin, you know, almost just looks like a fillet steak in itself. So these ones I like to remove and keep for steak, and then once you start getting into the hock and your calf and all this sort of stuff in here like this, it's here to be chewy and tearable, so that stuff's all going into saucies. Yes, I'm not going to try and claim to be a great butcher. I've just learned how to get the job done. Just breaking it down by muscle groups easy enough. You start learning which cuts are good for your steaking and which are good for slow cooking or processing. I don't know the name of all the cuts. You have to find a better butcher or hunter out there if you want to know that, but yeah, just following the muscle groups is nice and easy, and you can get a variety of cuts out of it from that. As you can see here, this back leg we boned out on the field, so it's exactly the same as the last one. There's just no femur bone in there to work around. All your muscle groups are still attached in that big hunk, and you can just cut them away the same as you would if the bone was in. See, some of this meat on the end here is kind of aged, probably dried out a little bit too much. It's that dark sort of redder meat, so you can trim that all off, and you can see underneath it's only just like that surface layer, so everything under it's all good. Yeah, just get rid of all this sort of shit. Obviously the leaves, the hair. It saves the butcher a job, and yeah, that's about all I had to say really.
Where's the trotters?
I took them off.
Oh, that's what I thought you...
So this stuff here is a younger pig. It's all like young, nice sow. It's a good pig. Good pig, and on top of that, most of it's going to get turned into sausage, so it's all good because it's processed.
Is there anything else we can turn it into?
Reddy's talking to the guy on Wednesday.
Yeah, just some variations, you know. Do you record?
Yeah.
They're literally one. It's that dedicated.
Fuck, we got some meat here, Steve. I thought I was going to die today carrying all this out. Reddy was still fast as. We're walking up the river, just like waiting out,
Yeah.
like fuck it. Come around the corner, because Reddy was leading charge. Come around the corner and Reddy will be like from me to you away. Come around the next corner, Reddy's like me to the wall away. Come around the next corner, Reddy's like on the corner. Come around the next corner, can't see him, he's already around the next corner. And then I just said to him, I was like, look, just go at your own pace, man. I'm going so slow. And then if I fall over and hurt myself, I'll yell, and if I don't hear from you in a minute, I'll have one bullet left. I'll just shoot this in the air. Yeah, the bullet means I've fucking fallen over. Get it in the fridge. Oh, it's snowed on us. It's fully snowed. So we went out for a morning hunt. Rightio. It's a fucking mess. I'll get all these leaves off with another day. So obviously you want to keep your meat sort of as clean as possible in the field, keep hair and dirt and shit off it, but it always pays to give it a good tidy up when you get home. It's like, if you're going to freeze it, it's better to do it beforehand so that you don't have to faff around with it when you get meat out for dinner. But if you're taking it into butchers, they definitely prefer it to be cleaned up. Saves them a lot of fucking around and you'll get charged a lot less. Hummies, maybe some beer sticks, and maybe even some more sausages as well. Should be bloody good. These pig steaks are so small, like. Sweet, so with the back steaks, I like to just take all the silver skin off them, tidy them right up and chop them into serving sizes, and then just freeze them like that, so they're just ready to go when I get them out the freezer. You know, just find about the halfway mark and peel the silver skin back. So when it comes to wrapping them and freezing them, I usually wrap them in Glad wrap, seal it up, and then just chuck them in a Ziploc, and then name and date that with what it is. For Jazzy and I, it's just the two of us at home to feed, so we sort of portion our venison chunks up into about 500 grams, and that's just what works for us. But you know, if you've got a family of 4 or a family of 6, you're going to be freezing your serving sizes in a much larger bag. Just adjust that to sort of what works for you.
freezer though, eh? Just wait for that meat to get back from cured and we'll be still nowhere near half full. Beautiful.
Yeah, so we took the meat into cured, just the local factory shop here in Christchurch. And these guys really specialise in wild game. So as you can see, they've got a bunch of different flavours and varieties of salamis, as well as beer sticks. So it's just a really good way of sort of making your meat go a bit further, giving you a bit of variety, and great for hill tucker. As well as sausages and burger patties, the old classic. Can't really go wrong there. But they just have a really wide range of different foods and flavours, and just ways of eating your venison and making it go further. So we filmed this a bit over a year ago and I've eaten absolutely everything we had made up, and it was bloody delicious. So yeah, if you haven't been to cured already, give them a go. It's bloody tasty. Oh, just got the meat back from cured. Bloody exciting. Got sausages, salamis, almost half salamis and beer sticks made up, so like hill snacks are sorted there, and a whole heap of burgers too. It's gonna be bloody mint. So yeah, barbecue sorted, hill snacks sorted. Not bloody bad. Wicked. Yeah, so whilst we're waiting for the meat to come out from the butcher, we popped out for another 5-day hunt. And as you can see on the bench there, we had a fair bit of luck. This is going to come out in a future episode. It was a bloody doozy of a hunt. Covered some incredible country and knocked over a couple deer. Yeah, so just processed the meat down into what we're going to take to the butchers, what I was going to freeze as steaks, and yeah, obviously the most important part, what was going to end up with the family dog. Here's some of the fruits of it. Bunch of venison steak there, and the rest of it probably butcher meat. Take another trip back into cured and get some sausages or something else made up too. So, looking bloody good. Not bloody bad. Bit of kingfish. It's going to come out in a couple of episodes time. Hell of a trip. Yeah, I've had it.
That's fab.
So at the moment, it's venison over here, and pork, kingfish, and then you take it down and smoke it, so salmon, salamis, beer sticks, crayfish, other fish, patties and burgers.
Do you know what's cooler? Even though with the added apples, like it's still homegrown, so it's like,
yeah.
How cool is
Some
that?
shit we've got, eh?
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice.
Okay, cinnamon.
Yeah, okay, next job.
Why can't?
Oh, turns out this freezer's bloody massive. Yeah, it's been a bloody awesome 8 weeks now. Done a heap of cool trips. We've got 9 different species in there and 15 different ways of eating it. Thanks to Cured for helping us out on that front. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's plenty enough food in there for just Jazzy and I. We've repaid a few favours and given plenty to the family. So, thanks for watching, guys. Turns out this freezer's a bit bigger than I thought. So, probably a part 2 at some point. But that's enough for us at the moment. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll be good for the next sort of 6 months, eating wild game probably 4 times a week. So, bloody beautiful. Cheers, team.
Ready? Yes, we've just gone off. Are you filming? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Bought ourselves a new freezer. Oh fuck, I just couldn't. Just bought us. I can't do it again. Thanks to the generosity of our nearest and dearest, we've just gone and bought. It's going to follow a bunch of hunts and fishes and fishes and fishes and fishes. Hunts and fishes. Thanks to the generosity from our nearest and dearest. Nearest! Nearest! Fucking love this. Of fishing, so this video. Jazz!
Oh no! It was going so good!
Oh! Can't! Actually, it would have been good if I just carried on.
Go for it.
I can't just put it on top of this. I'll look like a fucking idiot. Why not?
That's your pick.
I know he's not there. Right around the corner. There he is. Oh, he's biting it.
Weird.
Ah,
You're right.
it's running in my nail.
Fuck it.
Is it going to fit up there?
Oh, it's gonna touch stuff.
It is going to touch stuff.
Oh no!
And you'll get charged a lot less. That was good already. You piece of shit. Fuck, am I going to bother getting this hook off or should I just give it to Bo? I'll give that to Bo. There you go, Bo. And I really just don't even care about what I'm saying right now.